Hi everyone, just I want to make some quick video on how I upgraded the old desktop I have. So if you see in front of me, I have Inspiron 660S, which is a I think maybe 5 or 6 years old. It has a pretty basic RAM and whatever the speeds and the expansion slots available. So lately I've been thinking to do some machine learning training myself, which I find some time nowadays. To do that, I thought, why can't I reuse and repurpose this old Inspiron for my learning purpose. So if you I just want to check, these are pretty old, as per if you go into the check the specs of 660S, it is all basic, but the only interesting in this particular PC is the processor, which is i5 with 6 MB L3 cache, and it's a quad core. So except that, rest all what I got in this desktop is very much basic and for home or a student usage. That's what Dell has marketed this particular piece. So let's check behind. So it is the Inspiron 660S. It's a slim factor. So this PC, as per Dell, the max memory that we can give is 8 GB, which it came. So when I check the specs of the chipset and as well as the CPU, it can go till 32 GB. So but Dell again markets this as a home purpose, and the offering from the Dell is like a max of 8 GB. So I went ahead and I ordered few two sticks here, each 8 GB, that totals 16 GB, and it worked pretty well. It showed up a 16 GB on the OS, and applications are very much able to consume that memory space. That is one upgrade. The first thing is the memory upgrade to 16 GB. Okay, I installed those two sticks, and also I removed the duct, the fan duct from here, so that we can see more. So the next upgrade, I think, is the graphic cards to leverage some GPU acceleration for the machine learning. This has one version 3x16 PCI Express, and the other is the small one here. This one is the X1 one lane version 2 PCI Express. So I thought, why can't I use two GPUs here, one into the 16 and other into the one lane PCI. So I ordered two graphic cards. This one is from eBay. I got it from like 56 bucks somewhere. Yeah, 56 bucks. P1000 Quadro. And the other is P600. These two are pretty decent graphic cards. One thing is it doesn't need any external power, and both are like low profile LP graphic cards, so that they can fit directly into this slim factor machines. So the only catch or the challenge here is, since it has more CUDA cores than the P16, I would like to put this 1000 into the available X16 place. And for this, I think I should go and use available, that is what X1, which is available. So the challenging is, this is a X16 board compatible, but this what we have here is X1. So only the challenge or the limitation here is physically this little notch here. If you see here, like this, on the right side, if you have one edge here, it used to have one more edge here. So what I did is
to remove this particular edge, I melted it with this what we call it is soldering iron, see, and keep it's not hot now, but I'm just showing you, like, slowly take out the plastic and make a nice slot here, so that we can fit the full length X16 full length there. So let's see by attaching those two graphic cards, and if we are able to recognize and use both of them for the machine learning. And one more upgrade I did is here, and this is 1 terabyte SSD instead of hard drive, which I think is useful instead of using those 5000 or something odd RPM hard disk, which is a little bit slower than the this SSD. So these are three major upgrades. I did the memory, the graphic card, and the SSD hard disk. I think in my opinion, this should be a pretty much a decent machine to repurpose this old desktop and make it more useful for learning, and also as I said, the more interesting part is the CPU. Even though the peripherals and the motherboard, which this has come with, even the chipset is decent, B75 chipset is a decent one, but Dell purposefully restricted the capability of these chipsets and the CPU to the minimum, so that it can fit to the marketing strategy of the home or desktop usage. So let me put these graphic cards together and let's see how it goes. The P1000 went into the X16 lane, followed by the P600 graphic card. Okay, now I plugged in the power. Here you can see it's running with all the configuration, and if you check this performance slide, you can see the memory is showing as 16 GB usable, and if you come down, you can see the GPU 1 and 2 as 1000 and 600. So right now I connected this monitor to the integrated display, so I am right now not using any of these two graphics, add-on graphics, for display purpose. So that's intentional, so that my plan is to use both of these entirely for the machine learning load. So what I'm gonna do is I will make this GPU 1 and 2 as a TCC mode, thereby telling NVIDIA to use these only for the non-graphical purpose, that is computational purpose only. So we have a tool, NVIDIA SMI, so that we can set these two graphics in the TCC mode. When we do the TCC mode, those will not be displayed in this slide. So see here, NVIDIA is recognizing those two graphic cards. So let's check that on the TensorFlow side. Now let's mark both of them as TCC graphic cards. So, okay, keyboard required will do, and the other graphic card. Okay, let's reboot and see now. Okay, now I opened the PyCharm and with a sample Keras program. So just a few statements here are to make sure that we are loading GPU here. So let's try to run this one. So if you let me finish this one. Okay, it's finished now. So here we can see the Quadro P1000 and the P600 both has been recognized, and with their core count 5 and core count 3.
So but the only restriction here is we cannot share these to a single task. Maybe I think that's what I'm looking at, but it's a different topic. But from the tensor side, we are able to get these two GPUs, and we can bifurcate our work between these two graphic cards. Okay, that's it. I hope you found some information from this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.